I've always been a Hank Williams fan, and I'm a big country music fan. And Hank happens to be. I mean, if you love country music, you love Hank Williams. But I'm a George Jones fan, and a Lefty Frizzell fan, and a Merle Haggard, and I love Conway Twitty, and work your way up through Willie and Johnny and Chris Christopherson.
I mean, I couldn't have done it without him, straight up. Rodney gave me the tools. He kind of. I knew I had the commitment. I made the commitment to do it. I needed to look like Hank, to sound like Hank, and to represent his struggles and celebrate his talent. But I needed the tools, and I needed someone to show me the way. And
well, you had the tools. You just needed to be reintroduced to the tools that you already had. Or you needed to come to understand the tools that you already had in the context that you now found yourself.
I certainly wasn't in command of it. But it was actually just a really joyful journey of discovery. 3 chords and the truth. Singing about chasing girls, being in the doghouse, being lonesome, lovesick,
forlorn, and just at rock bottom. Man showed up at my door, was an artist who said, "Man, I have nothing but the utmost respect for the artist Hank Williams, and this is a very serious undertaking, and I want to give it my all, and I want it to be true, and I want it to be as authentic as it can be. What do we do?"
What I was so moved by was it was a portrait of the artist as a young man that Mark Abraham had written about the man behind the legend. He was a rebel and a husband and a father, and he was a young man trying to make his way in the world, which I found very compelling. And I wanted to. There were things I could relate to. I could relate to his struggle to stay true to himself, and the challenges of show business and all that kind of stuff. So I just think he was a mischief. I think he was a really witty, rebellious, charismatic guy who experienced the whole range of human emotion, all of the joy and all of the pain. He was someone who was born to be an entertainer. He got up on that stage, and he had a white-hot talent, which he was able to sort of transmit to crowds of people. And his joy as a performer is something I related to. But also he had this deep well of sadness and remorse and anguish. And the contradiction within him is what makes him so fascinating.